Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another video. But before I get to the actual intro, I'm making a correctional error here. So, um, I kept saying episode season 2 episode 12, overall episode 23. I got the 23 right, but I kept saying episode 12. Instead, it's episode 11. So I'm just correcting my mistake. So in the video, I'm saying episode 12, overall episode 23. It's episode 11. Because I remember I skipped an episode behind all the previous ones I was at, the reviews I was at. So I'm just correcting my mistake right now. So it's episode 11, overall episode 23. So I'm just making that correct right now in case that's not 12. It's yeah. I realized after I did the video. So I'm saying correcting my circuit now. Season 2 episode 11, overall 23. Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Welcome back to the next episode review of Go Go Loser Ranger, season 2, episode 12, or overall episode 23. So after that, now we get back to D fighting Yusikubo and fight a bigger. Well, first of all, fighting. Say what about with monster about the coexisting of monsters and humans. And D talk about, he wants the world domination, no one else. So, and while it's going on, now with Yuzukubo's father transforms after he rejected himself with the serum, becomes what was known as the boss monster Deathmecia. You're wondering they're trying to build a dresser, so trying to put the parts back in to hear what's going on. But it was one of the boss monsters that Yusukubo's father was able to recreate, in the serum. So he transforms, that becomes that boss monster now, and basically turns out to be the toughest boss monster yet. It's the strongest out of all of them, and overall, he takes all the Rangers down, basically all the Dragon Keepers. But they don't look dead. It's like he just took them out, but it looks like they didn't kill him though, all of them. Because I'm like, all that to kill especially to kill the Red Dragon Keeper or the Red Ranger. But he kind of defeats all of them, and to all the people are on the bridge, including some of the squad members, including Shion and some of the other ones, and they're all surrounded by a bunch of monsters, and him declaring basically about monsters and humans existing, and while it's going on with continuing with the battle between Yusukubo and D, and then the first junior blue squad was a Wei, or I think her name was Wei, the one who admired. She's the first ranked junior blue member. Want to avenge the first blue's death, so she gets this divine artifact that was from Yusukubo, and she swallows it, making her left arm grow out to a huge. It reminds me of, like, in SpongeBob, right? In that episode where he gets those inflatable big muscular arms, right? It's like kind of remind me of that, So her left arm is like, given her small body, just like her left arm is like grew out to be like much bigger than her, you know. But just kind of remind me of that instance, like the SpongeBob with the inflatable muscular arms. And it does kind of work, but it's taking a toll on her. And then Yusukobo, since she told D that she's half human, half monster, and we see in a picture of her dad with her mom, the monster, and D's like, huh? But she harnesses her half monster powers like angel wings and releases like sort of like a golden halo ring to Wei, and doesn't kill her, but it knocks her out, and then Yuzukubo, she falls down unconsciously. And so, and with the ranger, all the rangers are down for the count for now. And so D, he got his leg severely cut, but it's difficult for him to regenerate. It's having a much harder time to. And then with Hisui, she gets her divine artifact back, and she sees the picture of the father and the monster mother, and then she finds D, which, yeah, we knew the whole time that she knew back at the school that he was a fighter in disguise. So she doesn't want to fight him. She hugs him and says, "Hey, despite I still hate monsters. I'll never understand them. But with you, I want to learn more about you, though." And she tells D, "Who do you want to fight?" And she wants to fight, and he wants to fight the boss, the Death Mechana. And so she's like, "Hey, we're in agreement. Let's fight together. Let's do it. Let's do this together." So she forms an alliance with D, despite that he still does he wants to do this on his own. But you know what? After everything that basically she kind of thinks about back, even though when he was disguised as Hibiki, you know shows that he was a good fighter though. So that's what probably was why she wants to, even though she wants to kill a monster still, but she wants to learn more about him though. So she wants to team up and fight with him together, which is nice because given the chemistry they had with each other in this season, while I said before, while he was disguised as Hibiki though. So, and like I said, during that school, they say, "Oh, I didn't use me. I don't know. I didn't see anything." Yeah, but she knew he was a fighter. So that was nice though. But yeah, but the her angel Yusukubo's father, now this big boss monster. So now D and Yusui's going to fight those two together now. Now, do I still wish that now Red Ranger? Oh, back with I forgot to mention back with Red Ranger, Dragon Keeper. Sorry, um, feats with Shirikuri, the former First Red Yellow, because she was at the lab seeing all these multiple clones of, which I say they do kind of look like her, right? And she wants to free them because we see in a flashback with her mom, I guess, saying all life is precious, right? So he gets her in a chokehold, and she releases all of them from those tubes or whatever they were, and he lets her go. It's like, "Hey, I'm joking. Yeah, you go and do whatever you want. But he tells her that her real identity is the Dragon Priestess. So not only there's the Dragon Keepers, but there's a Dragon Priestess. So I guess that's what her mom was, and that's what she became to be. So she's the Dragon Priestess. So a little more on that story though. But we got one more episode. To go. So it's been like I said. I don't know how people are being negative on this second season. How it's not that good as the first one. I strongly disagree with that. Season 2 of Go Go Loser Ranger has been proven to me better than the first season. I've enjoyed the story, especially the whole arc with the school, and then all the twists with the whole building of this whole monster arc. And I'm sorry, I just don't see that. I won't understand that though. Just to Go Go Loser Ranger season 2 was just, especially it's been batshit crazy for me. So yeah, but episode 23 of Go Go Loser Ranger of season 2. Thanks for, and it's just now is a one more to go though, one more, and it's just been a real joy ride to watch, craziness. But yeah, and then now we'll deal with that final boss monster, the strongest one they faced yet though. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more for Anime Month, and we'll see you next time. Later.